What's going on, everyone? How are you doing today? I hope you're doing fantastic. And in today's video, we're taking a look at Supersonic from the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie by Jack Specific. Let's get into it. Oh, right. The mail's here. Yo, he's gone. Let's party.
Yo, Mikey, you want some pizza? Radical, dude. Hey, Kakarot.
What's up, Vegeta?
Today's the day I will finally defeat you. Hey! Everyone, back to your places. He's coming.
DudeRetro Toy Reviews. Alright, and here we are at the packaging for Supersonic. And this is your typical packaging with the rest of the Sonic figures. This is the back of the packaging. You have a nice shot of the figure right there. 22 points of articulation. And here are the other characters that are in this wave. I believe this is the same Shadow, but I think he has like a different expression on him. If you look, he's showing like some teeth on his side right there. And I think it's just a different expression, but it's pretty much the same figure. I was really hoping that Super Shadow would be in this wave, but it isn't. But either way, these are the figures that are in this wave. Here is the packaging, and the figure looks pretty nice. Can't wait to open them up and check them out. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, and here is the figure out of the packaging. Let's go ahead and bring out the measuring tape. Let's see how tall he is. So to the very top of his hair, he is like right under 6 inches tall, like right under 6 inches. So with his hair sticking up, he is a pretty decent height. And this is a great looking figure. I do love the look of it. I love Supersonic as a character. I think it's just so cool. I love this form. Look at the eyes. Of course, you got that glassy eye, just like all the other characters in this wave. This is one thing I do really love about this line for the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. All these figures, they have like this glassy eye, which is really, really cool. I love that. Down here in the shoes, I love the detail on the socks. And even on the shoes themselves, they got some texturing to them. Really, really cool. And of course, you got the sculpted fur on the figure. And if you have the regular Sonic figure, the body is pretty much the exact same as this one. The only real difference is up here in the head. And one thing that I've noticed, the neck right here, he actually has a neck. I'm going to show Sonic right here. He doesn't really have one, and that's a kind of an issue because the range of his movement and his head, he can't really do much. But Supersonic has more movement because that neck is just slightly taller, which you wouldn't think would be that big of a deal, but it really is. It's that much of a difference, and it still looks great. So I do love that. All right, and with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into the articulation. So of course, we already looked at the head. So the head looks up, looks down. There is some head pivot. Head, of course, spins all the way around. The arm right here, the arm will go up all the way. Of course, there's a butterfly joint right here, which is one thing I love about this line, is the fact that they actually have a butterfly articulation. Really, really cool. You have a bicep swivel. You have a swivel in the elbow. You have a double joint right here in the elbow. There is, of course, a spin at the wrist. There is a hinge at the wrist, so it will go in and out. There is finger articulation. Waist swivel. Crunch forward. Let's see what that does. A little bit. It doesn't really do much. Goes back a lot. Forward, you're not getting much. And the leg right here, the leg goes up. Leg goes back. I mean, it can go back more, but I mean, you can actually have it go all the way around if you really want. Thigh cut right here, so it has a swivel. Double joint right here in the knee. Good articulation right there. The leg goes out. There is kind of a swivel at the knee, not much, but it's doing something. There's no swivel at the ankle. I really wish there was a cut right there and it was a swivel up there or down here in the foot. The foot doesn't even swivel. Foot goes down, foot goes up, and there's some really nice ankle pivot. So that is all of the articulation. Really, really great articulation with him. I love this line. I think this line of figures is really cool, especially for the price point. Great articulation. I do wish they came with accessories, but other than that, I think this line is really, really great, and I love this figure. Now, if only we can get a Super Shadow that has the butterfly joint, because there is a 2-pack where you can get Sonic with Super Sonic and Super Shadow, and I think their eyes light up or something, or like there's some button on their chest and like their eyes or the something up here and their fur lights up. But because of the mechanism in the chest, they don't have butterfly joints. So I would really like one where the Super Shadow has a butterfly joint right there in the arm. That would be great. And here we are at the size comparison. So first, let's go ahead and bring in Sonic. So there is Sonic right there. So you can see how Super Sonic compares to Sonic. And I believe this is the same body as the Super Sonic. I think the only difference between the two is, of course, the color and then the head. And next up, here is Mario from the Super Mario movie by Jakks Pacific. Let's take out Mario. Then let's take out Sonic. And next we have a Marvel Legends, so you can see how he compares next to a 6-inch scale figure. And of course, here's Wolverine from the X-Men 97 line. And last, because he is Super Sonic, I had to compare him to a Super Saiyan. So here is the Super Saiyan 3 Goku by Kong Studios. And I just love seeing these two next to each other. Like seeing Super Sonic and Super Saiyan Goku, it's iconic. So that is it from my review of Super Sonic. This figure is really cool. I love this figure. The articulation on it's really cool. He's a really cool looking character. I love the sculpt. These figures are pretty affordable. They're under $20. It might be under $15. I can't remember. I can't remember the price point. I know they're at least under $20. So they're pretty affordable. Really cool sculpt. Really great articulation. And I love this figure. I'm going to try and find any places that have him online in stock. And if so, I'm going to have links to those in the description below. If not, I found him at Target. I did buy mine on Big Bad Toy Store, but I have seen him in store at Target and also Walmart. So be on the lookout. So that's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I'm DudeRetro, and I'll see you next time.